Hello students, welcome to my channel. In this class, I am going to solve some important problems from probability. So let us start the class. The first problem is a dice rolled until a 6 is obtained. What is the probability that you end up in the second row? The second bit, you end up in the third row. Give him a die is rolled until a 6 is obtained. So, a dice rolled until a 6 is obtained. Until a 6 is obtained. In the first case, you end up in the second row. Let A be the event that of getting 6 in a row. A be the event of getting 6 in a row. So probability of A will be 1 by 6. Because here the sample space will contain 6 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As a die has 6 spaces, naming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And our interest is 6. So favorable case is only 1 and total number of cases is 6. Then not getting 6 probability of A dash is equal to 1 by 1 minus 6 is equal to 5 by 6. Now the first case. We have to end up in the second row. What does it mean? We get 6 in the second row. That means in the first row we are not getting 6 here. So the required probability is equal to P of A dash into P of A. Now probability of not getting 6, probability of getting 6. This is 5 by 6 into 1 by 6, 5 by 36. So this is answer for the first case. Now let us proceed to solve the second case. Second case. We have to end up in the third row. It means what? We get 6 in the third row. So the required probability is equal to P of A dash not getting 6, P of A dash not getting 6 and P of A getting 6. 5 by 6 into 5 by 6, 1 by 6 is equal to 25 by 260. So 25 by 216 is the answer for second case because we are getting 6 in the third row, not getting in the first and second row. This is the end part of this problem. Now our next problem is, in a class 30% of the students fail in mathematics, 20% of the students fail in English, 10% of the students fail in both mathematics and English. A student is selected at random. First, if he has failed in English, what is the probability that he has failed in math? If he has failed in math, second part, what is the probability that he has failed in English? Solution. Let M be the event that he failed in mathematics. And E be the event that he failed in English. Then P of E, then P of M is equal to 30 by 100. P of E is equal to 20 by 100. P of M intersection E is equal to 10 by 100. And here the sample space cardinality is 100. Clear? Because 30% fail in math, 20% in English, and 10% in both. So now let us proceed for the last case. A student selected at random, if he has failed in English, what is the probability that he failed in math? This is a conditional probability case. Actually, our requirement is probability of fail in math when he already failed in English. This is equal to P of M intersection E by P of E. This is 10 by 100 by P of E is 20 by 100. So 10 by 20 is equal to 1 by 2. In the first case, the answer is 1 by 2. Let us proceed for the second case. In the second case, if he has failed in math, what is the probability that he failed in English? In the second case, we require probability of E slash M. Means he already failed in math, and our probability that he failed in English is equal to P of E intersection M by P of E is equal to 10 by 100. P of E is P of M. P of M is 30 by 100. So this is 10 by 30 is equal to 1 by 3. Because he has already failed in math, and the probability that he failed in English. So this is 1 by 3 for the second case. Now our next problem is, A speaks the truth in 80% of cases and B in 70% of cases. in what percentage of cases they are likely to contradict each other in reporting the same fact. So, from the question it is clear that here P of A is equal to 80 by 100. P of A complement is equal to 1 minus 80 by 100 is equal to 20 by 100. 20% speaks false, that means tells lie. Similarly, P of B is equal to 70 by 100. P of B dash is equal to 1 minus 70 by 100 is equal to 30 by 100. So probabilities are speaking truth and speaking false. They are telling lie. So P of B means 70 by 100. P of B 70% speaks truth and next 30% tells lie. We are interested, they likely to contradict each other. Let E be the event that they likely to contradict each other. Then the event E is equal to A intersection B dash union A dash intersection B. A speaks truth, B tells lie. A tells lie, B speaks truth. So this is the event. Then P of E, probability of E, is equal to probability of A intersection B dash plus P of probability of A dash intersection B. As clearly A intersection B dash and a B and A dash intersection B are disjoint sets. Disjoint sets. Is equal to P of A, P of B dash, P of A dash, P of B. As the events are independent. This is 80 by 100 into 30 by 100, 20 by 100 into 70 by 100. So this is equal to 8 by 10 into 3 by 10 plus 2 by 10 into 7 by 10. This is 24 by 100 plus 14 by 100, which is equal to 38 by 100. It means probability of E is equal to 38%. So in 38%, they will contradict each other. Now I have completed this class. In my next online class, I will meet you with a new topic.